Get you guys locked into position. How's everybody doing? Welcome, guys. Today's a little bit of a different one. We're gonna be heading out and acquiring a new vehicle for the family. I'm on my own this time. The fam's got stuff they got to do, so I'm gonna be running out. It's a good drive out there, but I'm gonna be driving out. I'm not gonna be giving away what the vehicle is until we get there and you guys see it. So if that's what you guys are looking for, you're obviously gonna have to skip forward. It's a good hour or so drive out there. But yeah, we're gonna be driving out. Just kind of ask me some questions, as we're out. Turn into a little story time Q&A. I'm gonna actually start off by just kind of giving you guys kind of an idea of what happened with this vehicle and why we ended up getting it. There we go. And the kind of story behind it, because the vehicle's not actually for me. I'm getting this vehicle because it's my wife's dream vehicle. And as you guys know, everything I do in life is for my family. So this is kind of a really awesome moment for me today to be able to do something like this for my wife. It's kind of like that making dreams come true moment. Yeah, so I think the car's backwards for you guys because the YouTube has a weird thing with the camera where it inverts it. But no, I'm definitely in America. But the camera's inverted all weird So yeah, but I kind of tell you the story behind this vehicle we're getting. The wife back in 2007, guys, we're talking back in the day, PFC Menard, brand new to the Marine Corps. I had just got to my unit in Okinawa, Japan, and this was way before me and Crystal ever even got together. I was actually talking to her while I was stationed in Japan, and I was 17 at the time, making a whole $1,900 every 2 months, and when we spoke for probably a month or so. I don't remember exactly how long we were talking, but we were talking for a little while there. And she told me before, I'm trying to act like I'm fucking that guy, and I got all this money and I could do anything for her. And she actually asked me, she was like, oh, will you give me one of these vehicles? They're one of my dream vehicles. And I'm like, yeah, of course. Obviously I didn't at the time, and now years later, to actually be able to do that for her is kind of wild. So let me actually see if I can stuff this under here so you guys aren't shaking all over the place. But yeah, years later, to be able to sit here and do this for her is kind of wild feeling, guys. It's kind of wild. But how's everybody doing? Again, yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a drive. I think you guys will think the vehicle's pretty cool. I didn't think much of them initially. I just was like, oh yeah, people have them, they're all right. And then we seen this one, and I was like, that's different. And the story behind this, actually, because we came to the dealership the other day and looked at it, and I really didn't think much of it, at all. We kind of seen it. I wasn't all that impressed. She wasn't all that impressed. And then we got into it and test drove it, and I was like, oh shit, this thing's actually super cool. Druzy, thank you for the 27 months. If I do miss some stuff, I do apologize. Once I get parked, I'll have plenty of time to, catch up and chat later on. But yeah, so we went and we looked at the vehicle, and initially I was like, oh, it's cool. It's a little expensive. I didn't really know what it was. So, we went and looked at another model, and then the guy was like, oh, what do you guys want to test drive this model? And I was like, I guess so, and we test drove it, and we were like, oh wow, this thing is super fucking cool. Way cooler than I thought. So we ended up talking about it, and I was like, this is your dream. I was like, do you want to do it? I got you. And she wanted to do it. So And I wanted to do it because once I seen it, I was like, yo, this is actually kind of cool. I really wouldn't mind driving this myself. And we agreed to it, and here we are, guys. About to make dreams come true. So excited. And I got nobody else to thank. You know, obviously, God has blessed the absolute crap out of me and my family, my community. All of you guys have absolutely blessed hell out of the community, out of me. You know, you guys have done so much for me and my family. And like today is only possible because of the love and support that you guys have shown me over the past few years. You know, to kind of put us in this position where I can even do something like this. I can't even tell you guys how much I appreciate it. I really cannot tell you how much I appreciate you guys. It's a crazy day. It's a crazy day. And I thought, like, I had to bring you guys with me. You know, I had to bring you guys along with me for something like this. You know, now the vehicle I'm driving, I actually don't know if I've ever publicly disclosed, like, my main car. That I've told you guys I have my car is my car that I own, like my personal vehicle, I guess you could say, we ended up getting because we needed a third row seat. So this car that I'm in right now, I ended up buying a few years ago because it was something that we were talking about. I actually used it as a business write-off, a whole thing, but we ended up getting this. And this is a very, very nice car. I've actually never publicly disclosed what it was. I think some of you guys maybe on Crystal's channel might know what this vehicle is. But I bought this a few years ago. I felt kind of weird when I got it because it was pretty expensive, and I didn't know how to feel because I'm like, man, like, it's like one of those things like where you start buying nice things for yourself because you start making okay money, and then you kind of feel guilty for it because it's like, I don't know, I don't want it to seem like I'm like rubbing it in anybody's face or anything like that. So I just don't talk about like a lot of that stuff. Like the house was kind of the first thing that I ever really showed you guys, and it was just because I was so proud of like what I accomplished in life, you know, and I wanted you guys to know how much I appreciated you guys and you guys making that possible for me and my family. So I didn't want to like rub it in like when I bought this, so I just never even talked about it. But this vehicle here is actually a Porsche Cayenne. If you guys remember the inside jokes, the wife, remember the Porsche fund and all that stuff from a few years ago. We saved up some money and we went out and we bought this. Well, financed it, and I'm actually trading this in today for the new vehicle. But yeah, we ended up getting this Porsche Cayenne, but it was like the most basic model. I'll show you guys when we park. I'll show you guys the inside of it and stuff like that. This is a really nice SUV, but like I said, we bought it a few years ago, back when my oldest son was not 6 foot tall. So he ended up sprouting like a foot. And my other son, he's getting tall. My daughter's tall. So this vehicle here, guys, it was too small. It was way, way too small. And, you know, he can't fit in the back seat. We can't really make comfortable family road trips. That's actually why I ended up getting the Jeep, because I was like, we need a third row. We need something bigger. Like, this vehicle is just, it ain't it. You know what I mean? Trying to squeeze us all in here, it's a pain in the butt. And my son just keeps growing. Like I said, he's damn near 6 foot tall, just turned 13 years old. So it's not a good time, you know, when they're crammed. You got 3 kids crammed in the back. So that was the criteria for the new vehicle. It was like, it needs to be big. It really, really needs to be big. We got to have that third row. We got to be able to fit everybody in it. And I was hoping to get something that wasn't as basic as this vehicle, like amenities, like things inside of it. You know, I wanted it to be a little more nicer, you know, some more toys and buttons to push on the inside. And that's what we ended up getting. So that's the one tip I'll give you guys. And MRAP, it is going to be a bigger vehicle. It is going to be a bigger vehicle. Yeah, there'll be a little bit of lag here and there as I go through some certain areas. We should be pretty clear most of the drive because I'll be in like Syracuse, which is like one of the biggest cities in upstate New York. So we should be all right. On some of the back roads and stuff like that, might struggle a little bit, but we'll be on the highway here soon. But no, it's really really exciting, guys. And again, I'm super happy to bring you guys along. You guys will be here for the whole thing. I might have to mute if like I'm signing paperwork and he's spitting out like my docs type information. I might mute for a sec just to sign some paperwork. But you guys are gonna be along with me the whole journey here. He did just call me before I started, and he said that they're gonna be a little delayed on the delivery of the vehicle. They gotta do some stuff, so. Not, I actually, so right now, because the vehicle is used, right now the average like interest rate for used vehicles is gross, guys, gross. I think the average is 10 to 12% on used cars. I don't like I just won't buy a car at that price point. I just won't. So it's a fairly new used car, and I was able to get it like a 6%. So yeah, super good rate. I got pretty good credit now. Ask me, 10 years ago when I had maybe 15 years ago when I had my 490 credit score. I legit had a 490, Chad. That was my credit score back in the day. But no, we're not in the new car yet, guys. Like I said, we'll be doing the full buying. Most of the stuff's already been done over the phone, so I'm kind of just showing up, signing some paperwork, and then we should be, driving it. But yeah, I used to have really bad credit. Now I got pretty good credit, and like I said, I like to shop around for good deals and play hardball because I've been burned at dealerships in the past. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, but let chat choose the new car. Yeah, right, dude. I don't got the budget for that. Like the thing is, how I'm gonna have to do a lot of streaming, chat, just to make up for this car. I think you guys listen. I think you guys will be very happy. I think you guys will think it's cool. It's practical. You know what I mean? It's a practical vehicle. It's still really cool. And yeah, it's the wife's dream car. Yeah, but I started playing hardball with the dealerships after being burned. Now I'm just like if they say something I don't like, I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. And I'm good. I'll just leave. And they'll go, oh, wait, okay, yeah, we'll get rid. And once you realize, if you are a good buyer, you got good credit, you got good income, you are really the one with all the power, Chet. Don't ever think the dealership has the power. They have nothing. So if you're a good buyer with good credit, good income, fucking play hardball. Just leave. I can't even tell you how many dealerships I've literally got off the phone with, and I'll just be like, no, and they're like, all right, well, if you change your mind, we're here. And I'm like, I'm not gonna change my mind, dude. I'll catch you later. And then they call me back 3-4 days later, like, hey man, are you still interested in that vehicle? We'll take an extra 5,000 off, blah 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 blah. And then you're like, yeah, exactly, bro. I knew there was more wiggle room there. Get rid of all these fucking stupid ass fees, and yeah, dealers are pretty rough. But yeah, as you guys, I did buy my dream car quite a few years ago, and I ended up selling it just because it just sat in my fucking driveway for a year for the most part without really being driven more than 3 times. I bought my dream car, which was, I never even talked about it on YouTube, but I had a BMW i8. It had the cool fucking Lambo doors, and it was super fast and super fun, and they're actually not that expensive. Realistically, you can get them relatively affordable, but I wanted a BMW i8 for my whole life. As an adult, I thought they were super fucking cool cars, and then I ended up buying one. I got burned at the dealership. They did kind of fuck me over a little bit with that, but I had it in my driveway just sitting there for like a year, not ever driving it. Like, cause you guys know my stream tempo, guys. I'm always working, always streaming. If guys are handing out gifteds, I really do appreciate you. I'm sorry I can't see it. I will properly thank you once I get parked, but I do want to say thank you so much. But yeah, it just sat around. I'm always live. I'm always working. I never had time to really. I would drive it to like the gas station to get like a Arizona freaking mango juice and like a sandwich, and then I would go back home and just park it back in the driveway, and there it would sit for another month until I decided to go to the gas station and get another sandwich. But yeah, I never drove the damn thing, and it was just sitting there. I was paying on it. This was right before I actually just sold it before I bought the before we bought this house, and I just was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna get rid of this goddamn thing, and then I did. I got rid of it. At some point, I might get another one, but not right now. It's just. Hey, Max with the super chat. That Mango Arizona super chat, I appreciate you, brother, man. So, I'm not obviously gonna be giving out any exact numbers on, like, obviously I don't want to dox myself, but relative this car here that I'm selling, the one thing I do appreciate about Porsche is they retain their value really, really well. They don't bleed and depreciate as bad as other cars. Like I just bought a Jeep Grand Cherokee, as you guys know, and I haven't even put 3,000 miles. The vehicle I'm buying is not a Porsche. The vehicle I'm in is a Porsche. It's a Cayenne, like a SUV. It's a Porsche SUV. This thing has done really, really well. Like pretty much what I owe on the car is what the car is worth. It's depreciated very, very well. And I've put we put 20,000 miles on this damn thing since I got it. So it's done very, very well. I'm not losing any money on trading it in. So that was like a big W for us, because that was one of the things we were worried about, is being upside down. There's no cars. I don't think I'll ever buy a new car like that again. After what I've learned over the past few months, guys, cars depreciate just too much. I don't give a shit what they are, unless you're buying like crazy high-end luxury vehicles. They just depreciate too fucking fast. I bought the Jeep, and I spent I'll tell you guys, I spent $40,000. It was like 39 grand for a brand new 2025 off the lot 0 mile Jeep Grand Cherokee with the L, chat, with the L. I got it for like 39,000. Brand new, off the lot. And it wasn't bad. It really was not that bad of a price, especially for a brand new car. That's kind of like, it was below MSRP, because I think the MSRP at the time was like 40 something. And chat, we were looking at possibly swapping that out for something else, now that we're getting a new third row. And all these dealers are only offering me like 32 grand on a car that I've had for a month, and I've made 2 payments on the motherfucker, and you're telling me I've lost like 8 to 9 grand in value? Like, I was like, never again, dude. I'm only gonna buy cars that are like used and have already depreciated, but are relatively obviously in good condition. Because man, these brand new cars, it doesn't matter what they are. Freaking any kind of luxury vehicle, any kind of like high, unless you're buying like crazy high end, I guarantee they're gonna depreciate 20, 30 grand within like the first couple of years. It's wild. Definitely not getting a Cybertruck. Hell no. The wife would lose her mind. Yeah, cars lose their value way too quick. So I was like, yeah, screw that. I'm gonna start looking at like depreciated vehicles. you know, about a year. Because if I'd be honest with you, instead of going out and buying the brand new 2026, look at 2025s that have already been depreciated, maybe have like 10, 15,000 miles on them, and you'll get a fucking great deal on them. You'll get a great deal on them because most of the depreciation on those vehicles is within the first year, year and a half. You'll see them tank pretty big. So that's why, you know, if the 2026s are out, go look at 2024s, 2025s if you want to buy newer. Most of them will still have a good chunk of their factory warranty, so you don't got to worry about getting it extended. A lot of them will have factory warranty tied into them. But yeah, I think I'm done, Chad, buying like brand new cars. It's nice. The peace of mind is really nice because you don't have to worry about the cars breaking for the most part. And if they do break, you just bring them in, you get a loaner, they have your car for however long, they fix it. There is definitely a peace of mind to buying a brand new vehicle, 100%. But when you look at your loan on a car and you're upside down 10, 15 grand on a brand new car that's not even a year, 2 years old, you're like, bro, what the fuck am I doing? Like, this is so stupid. Like, this is the biggest scam of all time. It just, so I'm done with it. So yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day, guys. But I'm excited to see if you guys are excited. And the thing is this car is for the wife. So I know she's excited. You know, she's sitting at home anxiously waiting for me to come back with it. But it's cool because I get to play with it before she gets it. So I'm excited. Chad, we get to play with it. But yeah, this car here, like I said, this car is awesome. It's just too small. I bought this with the intent on keeping it forever. Like, this was mine and Crystal's, this was the biggest purchase at the time we had ever made in our life. This car was quite expensive, brand new. It was creeping up on six figures. It was a very expensive vehicle. Now for me, I didn't really care too much because the payment was decent. I got a super good interest rate back when we got this. The payment was low-ish, and it was a really nice car, and I used it as a tax write-off for the business because it was a business vehicle. We use this for everything, everything for, you know, if I got to go somewhere, every business trip. Yeah, you guys know how it is. It was our executive vehicle for Brian Menard Gaming, and so I caught a nice tax break on it, which was really nice. But yeah, this was the most expensive thing I've ever bought in my entire life, minus my house. So the car we got, guys, you will see. It's a surprise. So you guys, we're kind of debating people to stick around if you want to see the vehicle. I'm not at the dealership yet. Once we get there, though, you guys are going to see it. We're going to walk up. I'll show you guys around the vehicle. We'll start it up. Show you guys the inside. I'm 6 foot tall myself. Yeah, but these, like I said, this car is it's just too tiny, man. It was nice when we first got it. You know, I think we got this in 2023. I want to say it was. It was 2 years. We've had this for 2 years. We got it in 2023, and Yeah, I think like 2 years last month we got this. And, you know, my son was a lot smaller than he is. All the whole family was smaller, you know, and then, yeah, once my oldest sprouted to 6 foot tall, it's like, dude, I can't, what are we even supposed to do? What are we going to do with you, man? Soon we're at to fucking start throwing him in the trunk. But buy an RV, dude. I would love an RV one day. Not even an RV. I would just like a camper, realistically, you know, to like bring it, because we live in upstate New York. There's a lot of camping opportunities up here. I would love to get like a camper, even if it's just a pull behind. RVs are a little pricey, like, and I don't like the thought of the house that we're rolling around and breaking down, you know. So I always like prioritize like a pull behind camper before I got like an RV. Just reliability wise, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'd rather just get a pull behind, save a bunch of money, and then, you know, you can park the house somewhere, and then then you can go drive around wherever you are. So it's like, say you take a road trip, you go park it in like a little RV park, you know, and then you can go drive around the cities, go around the towns, do what you got to do, and then go back to your RV park. Chad, do people do that? Like, is that a good way to travel? Like, if you want to go on a road trip, right? If you want to go on a road trip, is that viable? Instead of like staying in hotels, just have like a pull behind trailer. You might spend a fucking fortune in gas though. But I would say have like a pull behind, park it in RV parks, and then like live out of the RV park for like a week as you go around, do your thing, you know, pack back up, go to a new state. Like, is that viable, or would you spend like just as much money with the parks and the gas? So we're trading in this bad boy right here. It was a sad moment for the wife, because when we got her this, like I said, this was one of the vehicles she really, really wanted. But yeah, we grew out of this car super, super quick. I know, babe, you can't be posting no tips, no nothing. The only thing I told him that it had a third row. It's the only tip we gave him. And again, I want to say, if I missed some gifted, I do apologize. I want to say thank you so much to everybody out here gifting people in the community. And once I get parked, obviously I'll be able to get all caught up on that stuff. But we still got like 20 minutes before we're there. I want to know. All right, let me type W's in the chat if you took my thumbnail and tried to reverse image search what the vehicle was in the thumbnail. Because don't be cheating, guys. Because what if I didn't even use the real vehicle in that image? What if I just got some big body vehicle and blacked it out? Because I knew you guys would try to reverse image search the vehicle. Huh? Huh? I know, chat. I know your guys' body. The best Prius. Fred, how you doing, brother, man? The best Prius is wild. No, but you guys have definitely done so much for me, for the Foot fam, for the community, or the community has done so much for me and the fam. So that's why I thought it was super important to like bring you guys along with me today for this. Like this shit it's really cool. I mean, I should have brought you guys along when we got this realistically, but you know, a few years ago, it was just a different vibe, you know what I mean? We've definitely gotten a lot tighter as a community and stuff over the years. You know, we started being a bit more transparent with like things that are going on with our house and things like that. So it's just a different beast now. So I'm just so happy to be able to bring you guys. Now listen, I guess we gotta we should set expectations, because I want you guys, we're not getting anything crazy, all right? Because I know some of you guys probably think this is gonna be some like crazy Porsche Cayenne GT3 twin turbo, you know, 0 to 60 in fucking 3 seconds, or like a Lamborghini. There's nothing like that, guys. There is a good chance. There is a chance that it might be slightly underwhelming for some of you guys. Like there's a good chance it might be underwhelming. Yeah, it's not a foreign vehicle. Well, maybe, I don't know. I don't want to tell you guys. Maybe it is a foreign. Maybe it's not. It could be. I had to think what brands are considered foreigns. So like, yeah, like Honda, Toyota, Lexus, Hyundai, Kia. Yeah, like, you know, obviously those are all still considered foreign cars, right? It could be, it could be a, wait, what? No, I don't want to say too much, Chad. So I was going to say, there is some nice Kias out there. What do you mean, hopefully not a Kia? Have you seen the Telluride? Don't start making fun of, listen. So what if I roll up and it's a Telluride? You guys really going to be, yo, the new Kias are mad nice. Chat, I'm not bringing you guys anywhere. Y'all gonna be sitting here clowning me. I'm not saying it's a Telluride, but the fact that you guys are judging the Telluride so hard has got me second guessing whether I want you guys to see what we're getting. Chat's already judging me. But yeah, so like, all right, put it this way, guys. I'll give you one more clue. Don't rely on the thumbnail, okay? Don't rely on the thumbnail because it could just be a stock image. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was just a stock image. But I might have used the thumbnail to kind of throw you guys off, all right? Yeah, I thought about buying one of those Toyota trucks, guys. Not the Tundras, the little ones. Because they're like cheap, dude. They're real cheap. Well, I wouldn't say cheap, but they're cheaper trucks compared to like most trucks. What is the name of that one, Chat? The little mini Toyota truck there. Yeah, the Tacomas, dude. So when I say cheap, I don't mean like cheap. I mean they're cheaper than like going out and trying to buy a Silverado or a freaking Ram or an F-150. Maybe it's not a Tacoma. What's the little tiny Toyota truck there? Oh, they're expensive in California? That's wild. Yo, this motherfucking car has me sitting here driving like so slow. Chat, we're like 12 miles away. Isn't there like a little mini Ford truck too? I don't know why. I feel like there's a little mini Ford one too. They like is it a Ford Ranger or a? I think it's a yeah. I think the Ranger is for Ford, right? The little mini one. Are the new Rangers pretty cheap? Like affordable? Let's stop using the word cheap. Let's just say affordable. Because man, pickup trucks, I feel like pickup trucks are coming down in price compared to what they were. But guys, I know some of you guys that know people, because I know fucking people. Pickup trucks have gotten so expensive over the past few years. It was wild. So another story. When I had my BMW i8, right, everybody thought that car cost like hundreds of thousands of dollars. They thought it was like the richest car of all time. It was literally like a $50,000 car. No bullshit. And I had this guy, I was at a gas station, I was getting gas, and he had parked next to me. He was driving a GMC Sierra Denali, fully chromed out. It was black with the chrome trim, had like 20-inch rims on it, with the freaking little deck things that came down. Gorgeous truck. And I'm like, so he pulls up and he's like, dude, that is the coolest car I've ever seen, man. He was like, I bet that ran you I bet that ran you a good bit. And I'm like, oh, I was like, they're really not that expensive. You'd be quite surprised. He's just like, oh, I bet. He was like, I'm pretty sure it was expensive. I was like, if you don't mind me asking, dude, I was like, how much was that truck that you got right there? And because the fully loaded fucking, Sierra He said it was 120 or something like that, 120,000 for his truck. I was like, dude, your car is more than double. Your truck is more than double the price of my vehicle. And he was like, get out. And I was like, nah, dude. I was like, your truck is absolutely crazy levels of expensive compared to this. But yeah, your pickup trucks, guys, like you go look at some of those like high countries, the Sierras, a lot of those high-end pickup trucks, man, well over 100 grand for a damn pickup truck. It's absolutely wild how expensive those damn things are. Yeah, it's crazy. And then a lot of your mid-tier, just regular pickup trucks, 50 to like 80 grand. I remember I went into a Dodge, or I think it was Dodge. They had a freaking, I don't even remember what kind of truck it was, but it was a Ram, but it was like super spec. They wanted like $110,000 for it. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like, does this thing like shit out gold bars as I drive down the road? Like, what the fuck? Oh, well, yeah, TRX. It was stupid expensive. They were like, oh, it's got like fucking 700 horsepower. Chat, if I'm back, let me know. Let me see them W's in the chat if I'm back. Kia internet is wild, by the way. Kia internet is actually crazy, dude. All right, we're back. We're almost there too, guys. We're almost there. No, we haven't got the car yet. We haven't got the car yet. We'll be getting to the dealership in about 9 minutes. And I haven't disclosed what the vehicle is yet. But now I feel like chat's going to be clowning me because chat was clowning the Telluride. Not saying it is a Telluride, but it's... Chat, the Telluride is nice, dude. I mean, the Telluride that shit is clean, dude. Like the interior on them fuckers are clean. No, it's definitely not. So this vehicle is not for me, guys. No. This is the wife's dream car. You know, it's her dream, not mine. My dream vehicle would probably, I always wanted an i8. Obviously, as a young, like 17-year-old, I always wanted a Lamborghini, but they're just not all that practical. But I do think if one day I ever made enough money to buy a Lamborghini, I would buy an older one. I'd buy probably like an LP Gallardo from like 2013-ish, because I'd be able to get it relatively affordable without, because I could never sit there and spend, $300,000, $400,000 on a car. That's crazy talk. I don't even know what a car payment like that would look like. But I would probably get something like an LP, like probably around 2013, because you can get those pretty. They're still expensive. I'm pretty sure they're all like 90, 100, 110, 120,000 probably, but obviously it's cheaper than 300 grand. Yeah, you can get some of the older Lamborghinis, like pre-LPs, like the pre-LP Gallardos. And the thing about them, the pre-LP Gallardos, like, so we're talking like 2004, 2005, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those years of Lamborghini Gallardo are a lot of those you can get sub 100 grand. You can get them below $100,000. And the thing about Lamborghini is if you go look at like a 2009 Gallardo and a 2017 Huracan, the body style is almost the same. Like they're quite similar. Like it is, and you can even get kits for them that make them look a little more modern. And it's like, yeah, why go spend 300 grand on a brand new, and when you just go buy an older one, fucking already depreciated. You ain't got to worry about depreciation, and you ain't got to fucking go and spend an actual fortune. Damn, chat. I'm driving by the sign here. Nobody still won the fucking Powerball? Chat, y'all slacking, dude. I thought somebody won that shit by now. I still ain't buy no tickets for it. Usually when it's that high, I'll go spend like 20 bucks and buy some tickets, but $1.3 billion is fucking stupid, dude. Dang, chat, y'all slack. I thought one of y'all won it already. Yeah, the Powerball is like 1.3. I hate gambling. Back when I was like younger, I used to buy a bunch of like scratch off tickets and stuff like that. I was super dumb as a youngin'. I absolutely hate gambling because you guys know me. I don't like the word cheap. I don't like to say I'm cheap. I just like to think I'm. What's the word we would use, chat? Not cheap, but I don't like to just throw money away. And when it comes to like lottery tickets and shit like that, I literally feel like I'm just throwing my money in the garbage can. You know what I mean? So I don't generally like gambling, like at all. I don't mind, like, you know, if I bring the wife to the casino or something, because we like they have like a salon thing there where we get like massages and shit. Like sometimes, you know, I'll bring her over to like there, and if she's doing her little salon day, I might like walk around the casino while she's doing that, and I'll play like on a table, but like a card game or something, you know. But even then, I don't even really like doing that shit. I haven't gone to a casino in 4 years. It's been a really long time. And but when the Powerball hits like $1 billion, I might go spend like 20 bucks. I might go spend like 20 bucks and buy some numbers. But yeah, you ain't gonna catch me out here playing the Powerball every fucking week like that. I'd rather like go and just give that money to random people at that point. But I won't even spend no more than like 20 bucks like that. That's just why the fuck not money, you know what I mean? Like, I guess I'll do it. But yeah, any more than that, it's just, I spoke to somebody and he said, you know, your chances of winning spending $1 million and your chances of winning spending $20 are exactly the same. Like, as soon as I heard that, I was like, all right, well, fuck. I ain't gonna sit here and waste all this damn money. I'll spend 20 bucks, dude. So you probably just buy one number, chat, $2. Yeah, I think, well, the thing is when a lot of people win those big jackpots, like $1.3 billion, a lot of people will take the cash lump sum. But my idea behind it is like, if it's $1.3 billion, I wouldn't even take the lump sum. I would just take the payments or whatever. Why? It's still gonna be a fuck ton of money. You know what I mean? It's not like you're not gonna get a bunch of money. I would just take the fucking payments, and then you'll get way more money, And now, granted, yeah, I what the fuck am I gonna do with $500 million anyways? It's not like I can spend this shit. You know what I mean? So, all right, Chad. We're at the dealership, okay? I don't want none of you guys cheating, looking through the window at the vehicles, because I don't know. All right, I don't think you guys can see anyways. Listen, don't be I already see Kias in the chat. Listen, first off, the Telluride is cool, okay? The Tellurides are freaking cool, man. You guys are out of control today, chat. You guys are out of control, dude. Yeah, so we're here, guys. We're here. And not much. I think somebody just tried to call me, but I'm on stream, so I can't answer it.
No worries. Yeah, we got a couple people. Ashton's one spot. We got a couple people in there watching it too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, they're getting everything.
Chat, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Yeah. So for those of you guys that were guessing, it is Cadillac, America. The vehicle we're getting is not here, so it was a Cadillac. Some guys cheated, okay, and were reverse image searching the damn thumbnail. No, but yeah, the Escalades is the wife's dream vehicle. These things are fucking nice, chat. Like, they're so nice. Brand new, these things are an actual ridiculous amount of money. Yeah, these brand new are quite expensive. Ours is not brand new. But yeah, I'm waiting for them to bring over ours. I gotta go inside real quick and see. I remember when the CTSV, so the cars, I remember when these things, I had a neighbor across the street that had a Cadillac. And I remember when the body style of these first came out. I used to think those things were so cool. Like, they were so cool. Chat, how's the internet holding up? Is it crap? Brother, did you just try to call me? Somebody
might have tried, but I didn't try just now. So.
Oh, somebody, I think. Go. Okay.
You got your. I know, right? You got your phone in, so you read.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, phone number 2. It'll be just a moment, but if you want to take a couple moments to just tour around,
Yeah.
do that, and I'll come grab you in a moment.
I appreciate you, brother, man. So yeah, I remember those things were freaking. They were so cool. Chat. All right, so I'm not getting a Kia, but yo, the Telluride is not bad. Okay, they're close, dude. The Telluride's nice. What's some other nice? I don't even know what is this. Whatever this is pretty nice. That's kind of tiny though. We heard the nah. The Telluride is nice, like a toilet that's stuck. Get out of it, dude. I'm trying to think of other vehicles that are super cool. Yeah, like Chevy Tahoes are really nice. The only problem with Tahoes, right, guys? So me and Crystal, we actually went and looked at a Tahoe. And this is where I don't know if it's just an American thing or I don't know if it's an upstate New York thing. You guys can tell me. So we went and looked at a Chevy Tahoe. It was, babe, how long was that? It was like 4 or 5 months ago. We went and looked for a Tahoe. And the problem with the damn Tahoe was that fucker was almost $100,000, chat, for a fucking Tahoe. It was 93 grand, okay, for a Chevy. Then we went and we looked at like a Yukon, all of these SUVs, they are so expensive. And it's like, dude, I'm not spending 100 grand on a fucking Chevy Tahoe, dude. Ain't happening. Suburbans, 108 to 115 grand. Like, so it's just, it's like a pandemic right now. I feel like maybe it's getting a little better, but like 6-7 months ago, it was like a pandemic, chat. Like every vehicle, pickup trucks and SUVs were just absurdly expensive. I was just like, this is crazy, dude. We can't get anything with a third row without, coming close to 6 figures on a damn vehicle. It was just like, and then when you go look for used, everything's got 90, 100,000 miles on it, been in 2 accidents. Like it's, and then they still want, I swear I was looking at a Tahoe, right? It had 56,000 miles on it. Okay. Had 56,000 miles on it. It was like a 2021 Chevy Tahoe. And they still wanted like $60,000, $70,000 for the truck. I was like, that's crazy. Like, that's absolutely wild. And I remember asking you guys in the chat, I was asking, because some of you guys got some new vehicles too. And man, the price that some people were I was like, man, that's insane. For like pickup trucks and SUVs, they're very, very expensive right now. Yeah, so when it comes out, like I said, I'll be giving you guys yeah, Fred, dude, I said it earlier, dude. I'm pretty done with owning like brand new vehicles. Like, I think if I ever buy newer cars, it's gonna be like at least 2-3 years old, so I can avoid the depreciation, because depreciation is just so bad here in the States, man. It's like you buy a car, you get it for, let's just say 50 grand. You drive it off the lot. I guarantee you go to try to trade that car in 6 months later, they're going to offer you 37. And it's just like, I'm done with it. I was just like, I'm not doing Can you guys hear me? Okay. Yeah, depreciation has just gotten so bad. Like I was telling Crystal, because we were looking at like, so the new Escalades, brand new Escalades. And the reason why so when we went to Salem, when we were in Massachusetts like a couple weeks ago, we stopped at a dealership because we didn't even know we had a Cadillac dealership in upstate New York. Come to find out we do, not too far from where we live. Obviously, I'm here right now. But so we went to this dealership and we were looking around at the Escalades, and you know, it was ones just like this, guys. Like ones just like this. Fucking, these are all 23s. Like all Escalades here, they're 2023s. And I was like, oh shit, you know, they're 23s. It's got like 50,000 miles on it. Now the thing is, when this vehicle came out, it was probably $100,000 easily 100 grand. And now, 2 years later, 40 some odd thousand miles, this car is like 60 grand, like $40,000 in 2 years. It's absolutely wild. And so for a car to depreciate 40 grand in 2 years, it's big. You know what I mean? So I was like, yo, I'm not buying any more new vehicles. Like I'm gonna go after them after they depreciate. Because now the thing is, this Escalade here will stay right around that 60, I'd say anywhere from like 40 to 60,000 range for the next 50,000 miles, like easily. It'll hang out in that. But the main chunk of that depreciation's already gone. So that's why I'm like, I even told her, because she was like, oh, the 2025s, like we were like kind of looking at them, they're so expensive. Like a 2025 Escalade, they're like 120 grand. But the sad truth is you put 30,000 miles on that, in the next 2 years, that $120,000 vehicle is going to be worth 60, 70 grand, just like these are. So I was like, dude, fuck that, man. I was like, I can't do the depreciation anymore. So now that's why I'm only looking for like 2 year, like if 26s, 25s are out, I'm looking for 22s, 23s. I'll show you guys the car we're trading in. So this was, just gotta make sure I'm not. So this is what we're getting rid of. And like I said, it's a beautiful, beautiful car. It has a problem with tires. I think I've replaced the tires on this 3 times because they're so wide. You just run over everything. And I've replaced the tires so many damn times on this. But I'll show you guys. This is the interior. I said it's a little on the more basic side. It has like the screen, you know, with the buttons and stuff, but like it doesn't like really have any features other than like your normal stuff, like navigation and whatever's in this. But the main issue is it's tiny. It's really, really tiny. It's just pretty small. Yeah, I'm in Syracuse. Yo, roll up. Roll up. No, don't roll up. Unless you want to roll up and high five me. Give me a hug, something cool. I don't want to have to beat anybody up today. Now I was so mad because when we were in Massachusetts, and one of the viewers were like, "Oh, dude, I literally work in Salem," and I was like, "Well, why the fuck didn't you say anything?" You know, I would have totally liked to meet up with you. Yeah, if I'm ever in one of your guys' homes, you gotta let me know. So I could meet up with you guys. Chat gonna roll up in the Kia Telluride, dude. Yeah, we're waiting on the. So, like I said, you guys, it's. I think the one we're getting is pretty nice. So I'll actually show you. So the one we were gonna get that we wanted to get was this one right here. This is the first one that we test drove. It's got a really cool color, really, really nice rims. To 23, I think this one was like 60,000, something like that. It was like 50 or 60,000. It was decent. It was decent. The fucking interior, like on this thing, was gorgeous. I had like this nice cream interior. Third row. I can't get into it; it's locked. But this one was gorgeous. Love the interior color on this one, and the wheels were nice. Like it was just all around a super nice Escalade. And this was the one that I test drove, and we really enjoyed it. But then we got the other one, and that one was super nice. Oh, I got a water, brother.
Good?
Yeah, I got a Fiji too.
Extra one for you.
I appreciate you, brother, man. And it's
About
cold.
5 minutes, everything looks good. They're just clearing everything up with the bank, and my detail guys adding finishing touches. So
All right.
about 5-10 minutes.
I appreciate you, brother, man.
Thank you.
Dude, I can't steal anything. First off, I ain't trying to go to jail. Second off, I'm on, bro. This is evidence, dude. This is evidence. He gave me a water, chat, for free, but it was a Poland Springs, dude. It was a chat. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. We only drink. We only drink the Fiji, bro. Now, Poland Springs is actually pretty good. I used to drink Poland Springs exclusively when I worked for McLean. The little baby water is straight disrespect. Hey, listen. They can't be handing out full-size waters at the dealership. I was side drinking so I could read chat. Don't judge my side drink. Hey, hold on. I'm trying to see. Somebody just did something. I think it was. Hey, Max, thank you for the super chat, bro. And it is room temperature. Room temperature is the only temperature to drink water at. So listen, so let me hear. If you guys had your own car dealership, you're telling me you're handing out full-size Snicker bars? Don't lie to me, Chet. You're giving out the little Halloween-size Snicker bars. You ain't giving out full-size candy bars. Get out of here. It ain't happening, dude. Yo, there's two brands of waters I don't drink at all. Period. Never will touch them, and that's Dasani and Aquafina. I'd rather go slurp some fucking water out the puddle, chat. Like I'd rather just be fucking thirsty at the end of the day. I'm not trying to drink none of that. Yeah, Aquafina and Dasani, ain't drinking either of those. And I'm sorry if you're an Aquafina drinker, that shit is. You know what did it for me was I seen this, and I know it was fake, but I remember there was, I don't know if it was a YouTube video. I think it was a YouTube video. Somebody had shown like those clear worm waters or in the water. It was like a gel worm that was found in like in Aquafina water. And I was like, nah. I was like, I'm pretty sure it was fake, but I was like, I'm not drinking that shit. Yo, all the Dasani fans, unsubscribe, dude. Dasani is tap water, dude. Now, Fiji's smooth, man. Fiji's one of the only waters I've drank that I can honestly say it just tastes good. You know what I mean? It's very smooth. Yeah, I don't know. Being attacked by a fucking wasp. Oh, Chad, did any of you guys? I'll show you guys. So they got these damn other Cadillacs. I'm not a huge. I don't like anything really electric, like. But they got these damn electric freaking Escalades. I think these things are kind of silly looking, but I don't think. No, these aren't the Escalades. Where the hell are they? I swear there was an electric Escalade out here. They're kind of weird looking. No, I'm gonna go on the showroom chat. I don't think it's a hybrid. I think it's a straight up electric. All right, let's be quick because people are trying to work. Nah, I'm pretty sure it's electric. Yo, this dealership is so nice, guys. Yeah, I'll flip the camera. There you go. I think this is it right here. The inside of this thing is, Jesus Christ. Dude, this shit look like a motherfucking 5-star hotel on the inside. That's crazy, dude. It don't even got a door handle. How you open the door? How you open it? Chat, how the fuck you open it? See, chat, I can't do it. If it's a fucking science experiment on how to get into my car, dude, I can't do it. Usually, like when that happens, usually you would reach in and like open the door. But this is gorgeous, gorgeous on the inside. It has to read your thumbprint.
Cadillac service, you have a call on line 1. Cadillac service, line 1.
Oh, Chad, that's crazy. Oh, how do you put it back? Oh shit, Chad, how do you put it back? So, Chad, now it's stuck out. How do you put it back? It didn't go back automatically. Chad, you're fucking lying, dude. Look, it's still out. Break it, I buy it. Chad, this thing is... No, I don't even got to charge it. Oh my God, look at this though. Look at the wood trim. We'll just go along.
Cadillac service, you have a call on line 1. Cadillac service, line 1.
Wow. So, all right, Chad, we gotta make our grand getaway here, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. All right, let's see. Does it go back? Oh shit. Chad, I didn't even pull it hard. Whatever. All set?
Just gotta bring you into F&I real quick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna be numbers.
Yeah, that's all good. Yeah.
I need that seed form, that's the only thing. There is one in your taxes, but without it, they won't approve it. I can't get it.
Yeah, hold on one second.
can use my phone where you do that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then if you need to print anything, you can send it to my email as well.
Okay. Babe, I need you to get ready to answer your phone because you gotta do something real quick. I need some paperwork. Paperwork.
You're good to go.
All right, guys. So I gotta get some paperwork together real quick. Um, they needed a tax form. Told you when Chad. One of the most frustrating things about YouTube is when you're trying to buy things. It is a pain in the ass because you have to like prove income, and YouTube is very, very inconsistent financially. So people, the companies don't like it. So you gotta like get all these special tax forms and all this. It's wild. Let me see.
Still good? Okay. So he said you get out of work at 5 from Suburban and then he's coming over. So, I'm just waiting.
One sec.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Take your time. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yep. Upload more IRL stuff. I mean, we've been doing a lot more IRL stuff. I'm trying to. Hold on one sec, guys. Yeah, I'm trying to get into my email right now, but the problem is I'm on my phone. All right, trying to figure out. Now I'm trying to do this without ending the stream because I got to get a piece of paper, but I can't access this, which is super annoying. All right. Sorry, there we go. All right, I'm good now. No, I was saying I need to get some paperwork real quick, but I gotta use my phone, and I can't use my phone while I'm on stream. So I'm gonna get all this taken care of. I'm gonna get the vehicle. Once that's all done, then I'll go ahead and I'll fire the stream back up, and yeah, we'll go from there. But give me a few minutes. I gotta go get this taken care of, and then yeah. The problem is I didn't realize how much I would need my damn phone. All right, but I love you guys. I will be back here in a few. I'll see you guys in a minute. Peace.